Hello and nice to see you on my channel. I am Kowinjo, and in this Star Wars Outlaws guide we will be discussing the locations of speeder bike races. In total, you need to win 3 speeder bike races for a mission from the expert Sheriff Quint. So if you want to earn the Platinum Trophy in Star Wars Outlaws, you definitely need to complete everything. The big problem with the speeder bike races is that they do not take place at a fixed location, but are spread out all over the map. A lot of people have trouble finding the different locations because they really change all the time and are very dynamic. It may be minimally bugged. That's why I've received a lot of comments here saying, "Hey Kowinjo, please show us a video about this. We just can't make any progress here." And now the time has come. I will show you 7 locations. 5 of the locations are 100% confirmed. You will see the same through my live gameplay. And I have added 2 more locations. They were sent to me by friends via WhatsApp and through screenshots. I have also documented everything again in the video. I am really excited and hope that this will definitely help you. Now, let's get started. So my dear friends, let's get started. As I mentioned, I will now show you my 7 locations for the speeder bike races. 5 of them are 100% confirmed, I can promise you that, because I will show you my personal live gameplay shortly. You see the yellow exclamation mark of the person? You can see exactly when the text message comes in that a speeder bike race is taking place. And of course, I will also show you the exact location on the map so that nothing can go wrong. I included 2 locations at the end of the video. Friends sent me screenshots where they assured me 100% that races also take place there. As I mentioned before, there are incredibly big problems completing these 3 races because they simply aren't on the map no matter how many hours you drive around here. And that's why I decided to share a few tips and tricks about my approach in advance, as I also needed several hours to find the different locations. Of course, these are based on my experience. It is very, very important to say that it is absolutely not confirmed. My first tip is that you should definitely have at least a good reputation with the different syndicates. This is my personal experience. As I said, I believe the speeder bike races spawn better than. I have a total of 5 locations for you right on Toshara and 2 on Tatooine. Accordingly, Toshara then rules the Pike Syndicate and Crimson Dawn, and of course Tatooine is under the Hood Cartel. That's why I have at least gotten along well with everyone here. I was doing poorly with 2 syndicates, and after I came here and improved a bit, I at least had the impression that the speeder bike races were triggered better here. And regarding the approach, I can absolutely tell you the following. First, save at a specific spot and keep driving back to that location. If it hasn't worked after a few tries, I can recommend loading the save file. That has worked very well for me very often. And the second big tip I can give you is, for example, you drive a little bit at a location, and if you don't encounter the person, you continue driving straight ahead until the next region lights up. This has the great advantage that everything respawns in the previous region. The enemies are back, for example, the stormtroopers and so on and so forth, and of course possibly also the speeder bike races. This is very, very important. I can only recommend that everything here is reset again and again. Respawn. Right here at Jaunter's Hope, I have set up a small course for myself. In my opinion, there are 3 speeder bike races to be found here. 2 that I will show you shortly in the live gameplay, and the 3rd one was sent to me by a friend via screenshot. And these 3 locations are, for example, here, here, and here. I will show you exactly in just a moment. In 2001, I always took a fixed route, driving here, going a little up, back again, and then to the 3rd location. And the same thing happens over and over again. In between, of course, always making sure that a new region is also blinking, which then resets everything. This is very, very important. Make sure to save your progress regularly if you're really having problems. Yes, those are my tips and tricks, my dears, on how to proceed. As I mentioned, I also spent several hours on this, and now I will show you the 7 locations. So let's get started with the 7 locations. First, I'll show you my 5 speeder bike races. Of course, you can see that I recorded the whole thing live. Here you can see the speeder bike race directly above me, and then I will show you the exact location. Of course, I will drive to the quest giver first. You will see at the end how I address him so that you can really see the exact location. This is how I always do it. Now I will show you the map here for a relatively long time so that nothing can go wrong. The first location of the speeder bike races is right here in front of Merogan City. You really can't miss it. Right here. There is also a station nearby with a treasure, and right in front of it, you really can't miss it on the map, is the first speeder bike race. I have marked it here with 1 of 5. These are really my 2001 live locations, where you can see that it is 100% confirmed that speeder bike races take place here. This is location number 1. Now comes the second one, of course, also on Toshara. Now come the locations of Jaunters Hope, right nearby. Here you can see Jaunters Hope, and just in front of it is the second speeder bike race that I found. It's also at a very, very distinctive location. You really can't miss it in 2001. Here is the river that leads to Jaunters Hope. And right in front of it, near the small buildings, there is also a speeder bike race. I will drive there once so you can see the whole thing. You can see it above me again. Everything is really confirmed. This is where the second one takes place, the 3rd of 5. Also at Jaunters Hope, very close by, you can see it lighting up above me again. I was a bit puzzled because it's very close to the other speeder bike race. Here I was a bit clumsy and almost ran him over right here. And that is located behind Jaunters Hope, if you will. Yes, the river. You can see it now to the right of it. He was just to the left of it, right here at Jaunters Hope. And then to the left of Jaunters Hope is the third one that I found live. Right at that point, I think it's also very, very good to note you have gameplay-wise. Exactly, this is number 3 out of 5. Here I will naturally talk to him again so that you can see it once more. I will show him to you again. And now there is a bigger change here on Tatooine, on the next planet. Here I have found the 4th of 5. There is also a very memorable spot located at the top left of the map. I'll show it to you again in full, right here, where the map ultimately ends on Tatooine in Desert Valley. So here you see it again from Mos Eisley, and then all the way to the left, at the very top left corner, is the 4th of 5 speeder bike races that I found live here. Right at this spot, as I said, I keep the map up for a relatively long time so that nothing can go wrong here. How frustrating it is, especially right now with the guide. If you miss the location, here it says the person is a different one this time. On Toshara, it is always the same quest giver. Here on Tatooine, it seems to always be a different person. So here is the 5th speeder bike race that I found live, also with the same quest giver, a little further to the right of it. You can orient yourselves here by the symbol of the Hood Cartel, and just before that, you can also see it relatively well to the left. Here are also a few small mountain ranges. Here I will show you again from Mos Eisley, so also very much at the top. Left corner, if you will, just a bit more centered, but still very far above the map. Here is the 5th and final speeder bike race that I found live. These 5 are 100% confirmed. And now I will show you 2 more locations that friends sent me via screenshot, where I believe that speeder bike races also take place 100%. This is the first one here on Toshara, right up here by Meragana City, then just leave from above Meragana City. Here I have a very, very good screenshot of someone standing right in front of the quest giver. I think it is really 100% certain. I have driven through the location here multiple times. Unfortunately, nothing happened for me at that spot. And the 7th location, I'm not 100% sure about, but I also got a screenshot here. That was definitely somewhere else than my 2 locations at Jaunters Hope. Of course, I received a screenshot for each one, also with the yellow exclamation mark symbol. And it is located, if you exit straight ahead under soft here, up towards the north. There is also a speeder bike race there. According to this person, I also received a screenshot with the exclamation mark. So I also think that it is 100% confirmed. Yes, those have been my 7 locations, or rather 5, that I can confirm 100%, and 2 from friends. Please feel free to write in the comments if you have any other locations, or if you have suggestions for improvement on how these things can spawn more easily. It is really incredibly difficult, and so many people are having problems with it. I am glad that I made it. I am keeping my fingers crossed for you that you will succeed as well and complete the 3 speeder bike races. Thank you for watching. I hope, as I said, that I was able to help you with the video. Take care, see you soon, and goodbye.